tracks. So I am going to pass it off to Sarah at San Diego State University.
All right, give me just a quick second while I transition. It's great to have all you guys here with us today. My name is Sarah Falk, and I am the Regional Admissions Manager for San Diego State, and I work with all of Washington and Oregon. So if you haven't had a chance to get down to our campus or get down to San Diego, period, I highly encourage it when the opportunity presents itself. Some of the things that make San Diego State really special is just our diverse campus, our graduation rate performances. We really focus on getting students in and out in 4 years with still having the opportunity to study abroad. We have the largest number of students in the state of California that were studying abroad last year, over 3,000 students in over 70 different countries. We are in the best value colleges rated by Forbes, and we just really focus on giving you a quality education. As far as San Diego itself, you've basically got 360 days of sunshine. I know for me personally, I grew up in Washington. I went to Bothell High School, and I lived in Spokane for 5 years. And we definitely don't get 360 days of sunshine here. So I know a lot of students are kind of looking for someplace a little more sunny to go to school. You're in the second largest city in the state of California, where you have access to tons of beaches. And then you're a quick road trip away from mountains and the desert, and you could get over to Arizona, get up to Disneyland. We're also located right on the trolley line, so it makes it kind of fun. You can just hop on the trolley and get to the gas lamp quarter, get to downtown Little Italy, get to the mall. So lots of opportunities to do things out and about in San Diego. We even have college credit classes where you can get down to the Mission Bay Aquatic Center and take a stand-up paddleboarding class or kayaking or a stand-up paddleboarding yoga class, all for college credit on a Friday afternoon. It's a great way to just decompress. We've got some dates coming up that are pretty important for students looking at applying to any of the 23 Cal State University schools. So October 1st is just a couple days away. That's also when the FAFSA application opens up. We did have almost 88,000 students apply last year, so you're going to want to complete that application as early as possible so that way you can start focusing on things like your outside scholarships. Application is $70 per CSU school, so you'll want to make sure that you're paying attention to any additional supplemental materials that are required for each university. We are test blind, so we will not need an ACT or an SAT score. We will be looking at your A through G courses at a minimum. So this is 15 credits that you're going to want to make sure that you have a C- or higher in. And then if you're looking at something like music, dance, or theater arts, you'll receive additional instructions on that process. We do have over 96 different undergraduate degrees. We have direct acceptance, intern nursing program. We have 8 ABET accredited engineering programs, and then a whole plethora of different business majors, arts and sciences. So lots of different options, and should you decide that you're not sure what you want to come in, you can also apply as undeclared. And once you get to SDSU, you can also do what's called an interdisciplinary studies, where you kind of combine the best of 3 different subject areas and create really your own specific major. Ooh, goodness, hold on. Let's move forward real quick. Okay, so this is my contact information. We will be having a prospective student reception for Pacific Northwest students on October 13th at 5:30 p.m. That is my cell phone number, so you can text that number with questions, and I will also be available in my Zoom room after this for an hour. So I would love to chat with you all. And I'm going to hand it over to my fellow Cal State friend, Ryan from Cal Poly San Luis Obispo.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Give me one moment. Thank you, everybody. My name is Ryan Wegerson. I'm the Regional Admissions Manager for Cal Poly here in the Pacific Northwest. I am based out of Portland, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. Cal Poly is located on the central coast of California. So really right in the middle there of that coastline, that wonderful, beautiful coastline of California. We're about 3 hours south of San Francisco and 3 hours north of LA. So not near any major cities, and we are what we consider a true college town. In fact, we've been ranked #1 college town in America. And Oprah has said that San Luis Obispo is the happiest town in the USA as well. So great location. There are at least 5 beaches within 10 miles of campus. So there is a lot to do. You can go paddleboarding or kayaking in Morro Bay, check out the tide pools or the sand dunes in Montaña de Oro, or even go surfing in Pismo Beach. Lots to do in the area, including hiking and mountain biking and rock climbing, with also just a very temperate climate. So if you're looking for a sunny location, San Luis Obispo has that. It's about 60 to 85 degrees year round, and students really get to enjoy that. It's a shorts and sweatshirt kind of weather all the way through. The town of San Luis Obispo is super cute. It's got a great downtown area that's walkable to campus, a lot of coffee shops and restaurants and shopping to enjoy. People watching is always a favorite as well. And one of our favorite traditions in San Luis Obispo is Thursday evening after students have had, their week of classes. They all gather in that downtown area to enjoy our famous nighttime farmers market that runs year round. So it's a great place to enjoy live music and food and hang out with some friends as well. Cal Poly has a 21,000 undergraduate population on campus and just a few graduate students there. And it's important to note, Sarah and I belong to the California State University system where there are no PhD programs. And so the real focus of everything from the state-of-the-art equipment usage, the resources, the research opportunities in our labs are really meant for the undergraduates at these campuses. And so it's a fantastic opportunity for students who are looking to get a lot of relevant experience in their undergraduate and instead of having to wait until they are at that grad school. And for the 28th year in a row, we've been named Best in the West of Public Master's Level Universities. I hope that you get a chance to visit soon if you haven't already. We have fantastic virtual offerings, including some that are led by student ambassadors on campus, some that are college specific. So if you're looking and you want to know more about the College of Engineering at Cal Poly, you can take a college specific tour and find out a little bit more from a student who's an engineer at Cal Poly. We are primarily known for our philosophy of learn by doing. And this is something that's truly ingrained in the curriculums all through campus, as well as just the culture on campus itself. We're not afraid to try new things and fail until we get them right. Our students, they learn by doing in all aspects. So it's not just meant for STEM majors at Cal Poly. Our history majors are learning archival techniques in conjunction with our Santa Barbara mission that's pretty nearby. Our biomedical engineering students, their first quarter on campus, they're learning how to build a prosthetic finger. And another example is that our business students are learning how to create a product or innovation and pitch it Shark Tank style to professors, alumni, and even investors later on. So we really dive right in. One of the reasons why we're able to do this learn by doing is that we have an upside down or blended curriculum. Cal Poly blends in the general education courses throughout the 4 years so that students are able to start in those major courses right away. Students applying to Cal Poly cannot go undeclared. So you must choose a primary major when you apply, but we've got 64 fantastic majors to choose from the College of Architecture, College of Agriculture, Engineering, Science and Math, or Liberal Arts, so and College of Business. So lots to choose from there. And so definitely take advantage of things like on our Career Center website, you can find an emerging markets tool that can help you kind of narrow down some of your interests and focus. And if you have more than one thing that you're interested in and you want to study that, we've got 90 minors on campus and students are invited to try something wildly different than their major at Cal Poly. We also have very small class sizes, so an average of 32, despite having such a large undergraduate population. So it feels small. And our 18-to-1 student to faculty ratio really helps students to build those relationships with professors. And there's an open door policy, so students always feel like they can come in and chat with their professors, and they are also given lots of opportunities for research and for internships as well through those relationships. Cal Poly's graduate outcomes are fantastic. So 93% of our students are positively engaged and 80% already have that job lined up prior to graduating. And we're running out of time, but I just wanted to share with you that if you come and join me later for a Zoom session, I can go through Cal Poly's selection criteria, show you what makes a competitive applicant at Cal Poly. So if you are interested, please join me. Again, my name is Ryan, and this is my contact information as well. Thank you so much, and I will turn it over to the next presenter. Thank you.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Caitlin, and I work at the University of Pittsburgh. I'm so happy to be here with all of you this afternoon. So the University of Pittsburgh, I think we're the only East Coast school today, located in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, about a 6-hour drive west of New York City. And at Pitt, we have about 19,000 undergraduate students on our campus, but with that being said, we still maintain a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So our students do really get the best of both worlds on our campus. They get the access to all of the resources of a larger institution, while also getting that individualized attention that you might find at a smaller school. In terms of academics, these are the 5 first-year entry schools or direct entry programs that we have at the University of Pittsburgh. So first we have our Dietrich School of Arts and Sciences, which offers over 60 different majors in the humanities, the social sciences, and the natural sciences. We also have our College of Business Administration, which offers 7 different majors. Our Swanson School of Engineering offers 10 different ABET accredited engineering disciplines. Our School of Computing and Information offers 2 majors in computer science and information science. And lastly, we have our direct entry School of Nursing. Now, for any students who might already be thinking about graduate school, I know it's a little early for that, but we do have guaranteed admissions programs for graduate school. So for example, if you know that you want to go to medical school, you can indicate on your application to Pitt that you would like to be reviewed for our medical school guarantee program. If you're selected, then you would have a seat saved for you in our School of Medicine without having to take the MCAT, which I know is definitely helpful for a lot of students. And all of the details for each of these different programs are available on our website. Now at Pitt, we talked a little bit about academics, but it's even more important for us that our students are getting real world experience throughout their time at Pitt outside of the classroom. And we offer that in a variety of different ways. So the first one would be through research. Pitt is a Research One institution, so we have research going on in every single department on campus. We offer a First Experiences in Research class for any first-year students who might be interested in research and want to learn more about how they can get involved in research. And just recently, we were ranked among the top 10 universities in the world that's solving the coronavirus pandemic, largely due in part to our Center for Vaccine Research that we have on campus, and undergraduate students are able to get involved in that center if they're interested. For students who might be more interested in internships, we also offer a guaranteed internship program through our Career Center. So any student who wants to get an internship is guaranteed to have that opportunity as long as you complete our internship prep course. For any students who are interested in engineering and computer science, we also offer an award-winning co-op program where students can get a full year of work experience in their field before graduating. So students will typically rotate between taking classes for a semester and then working full-time for a semester in a paid position. And these students do typically start out with higher starting salaries, plus they have all of that excellent experience, and most of them get job offers from the companies that they co-op with. And then we also offer study abroad programs, over 350 of them in 75 different countries around the world. We have research opportunities abroad, internships abroad, as well as classes abroad. And our programs range from just 1 week to a full academic year, which really gives you the flexibility to choose the type of program that works best for you. Now, when you're not working on your experiential learning and your academics, we also have a lot of things going on in the city of Pittsburgh and on our campus that students can get involved in. So we have over 400 different student organizations, including academic groups, athletic groups, cultural groups, religious groups. We have a Quidditch team for any Harry Potter fans out there, so a lot of different options. We also have a Pitt Arts program. So students in the city of Pittsburgh get free access to the museums throughout the city, as well as free tickets or heavily discounted tickets to a lot of concerts, musicals, operas, ballets, symphonies. There's a very thriving cultural district in Pittsburgh and a lot of free opportunities there. And then we are also a Division I athletic school in the ACC, so a lot of different sporting opportunities for any students who are interested in that. And at Pitt, we like to say that the city is our campus. It's very easy for our students to get involved in the Pittsburgh community. We've been ranked the #2 most livable city in the United States. And one of the reasons it's so easy for our students to get involved with the Pittsburgh community is because we have fare free bus rides for students. So you can just hop on a bus with your student ID and ride all throughout Allegheny County for free. And you can visit one of our 89 different neighborhoods that we have throughout the city. I think you'll find that there's something for everyone. We have a little Polish neighborhood, a little Italian neighborhood, which also means that all of the amazing food that comes along with that can be found throughout the city as well. There's also a lot of great companies that have offices and headquarters in Pittsburgh, including Google, Duolingo, American Eagle, and Heinz, where a lot of our students will do internships. So again, there's just a lot of things going on in the city, a lot of things that students can get involved in when you want to take a break from studying. And last but not least, here's my contact information. Again, my name is Caitlin. That is my personal email address and my phone number. You can scan this link if you want to get ready to join my Zoom meeting after this. Feel free to visit our website. We offer a variety of virtual tours, and we would certainly welcome you to join us for a virtual tour or a virtual event. Also, feel free to follow us on social media at Pitt Admissions, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that anybody has. And at this time, I will pass it off to my colleague. Thank you.
Perfect. I believe I'm next. Let's see if we can get my screen to share. All right. I hope everyone can see that on your end. I'll go ahead and just get started.
We're not seeing your slides.
I'm sorry?
We're not seeing your slides, just so you know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let me see if I can get it to not freeze anymore. Okay, it says I'm screen sharing. Is that actually?
Zoom is failing you.
Yes, bear with me for a second here.
We can see you, but we can't see your screen.
All right, this is freezing on me a little bit. Well, as it relates to Weber State University, I'm not using a campus computer, I'm using my personal computer. So please do not let the technology deflects reflect upon Weber State University. Let me see if I can.
We can see your slides now.
Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm just going to get started about 2 minutes into it at this point in time. Well, welcome to our beautiful campus right here. My name is Joshua Van Sickle. I'm an admissions counselor at Weber State University, or as I first knew it, as Weber State University, but is it in fact Weber State University here in Ogden, Utah. So here's our map. You can kind of see where Weber State and Ogden, Utah relates to where you're located throughout the West here. I originally come from the state of Iowa. It's not anywhere close to here. That's why it's not on our map today. But I came out to Weber State to find my educational dreams, and I definitely had a good time doing so. We're located in Ogden, Utah. That's about 45 minutes north of Salt Lake City, Utah. And a big theme around here is where mountain meets metro, or where the outdoors meet downtown. Our population is about 90,000 here in Ogden, so you get a good mix of what's in the city. Big things around here include skiing, snowboarding, climbing. Ice climbing was actually invented right above our campus as well. And about 30 minutes away from campus, we have North America's largest skiing and snowboarding resort, being Powder Mountain, which I personally very much enjoy. That all kind of envelops into student life options we have on campus when it comes to sports, outdoor recreation, ROTC, getting involved with athletics on campus and just different clubs and organizations. There's plenty to be had. There's over 230 different programs for our students to choose from. And something I figured out as a student at Weber State University is I was an out-of-state student, always looking for more and more scholarships to kind of make up the difference between in-state and out-of-state. What I found is the more I got involved on campus with these options you see on your screen, I found more scholarships, because leadership positions equal more scholarships to slash your tuition. So that would be my recommendation for you. Get involved, enjoy your experience. You'll find some scholarships there as well. In terms of sports, we're NCAA Division I. This is our destruction, as we call it, our student section for football. Football has been conference champions the last 3 years in a row. Basketball, obviously, we're known for Damian Lillard, graduated here as well. And we also have plenty of club sports. Also, if you're interested in cheer and dance, it actually won nationals the last 2 years. We were hoping for 3, but obviously COVID got in the way for this year. We have over 225 different programs for our students to select from, but just for your own knowledge, our most popular majors include radiology, nursing, business. A lot of students are going into athletic therapy. That's for occupational therapy or physical therapy nowadays, but there's plenty of options to choose from, and you can easily pivot from one to the next in your first couple of years without skipping a beat. We have different academic advisors in each one of these areas to kind of help out with that transition. We have very flexible class options. There's no community college up in Ogden, Utah, so we kind of fill that void, meaning you take classes online in the evening, any time of the day you'd really like to. It's really flexible to work around your internship or your job. Just the busier you get, we don't want your classes to get in the way of those opportunities. In terms of affordability, this is a big bookmark for me, especially in my experience, but our students are really good at leaving college with as little to no debt as possible. And these are all the combinations we have to kind of go into that. I will, with our one-on-ones, I will definitely try to explain this further in terms of scholarships and everything. Out-of-state tuition and fees are on the board here as well. This is tuition and fees, but we slash this down with our WUI Western Undergraduate Exchange, as well as our academic out-of-state scholarships, which is anywhere from $7,500 to $9,000 a year for all 4 years. I can explain this rubric in our one-on-ones a little bit later. But I'll kind of go through housing and options to apply all the way to the end here, where I'll give you my name, again, Joshua Van Sickle, and my email, along with the way to contact me. But after this, I'll also be available for 1 hour to meet with everyone for a one-on-one conversation.
You're muted.
Thank you for that. Thank you everyone for joining us. After you close the window, there will be a quick 4-question survey. We would really appreciate your feedback, and please sign up for more sessions. There will be additional ones this evening as well as in the future. And in about a week, the recording of this session will be available. So look out for that. And there will also be recordings of other sessions if you weren't really able to join those. But thank you, panelists, and thank you, students, for joining us. And we hope you have a great evening.
I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, Palmer.
Sounds good. Bye, everyone.
Good luck.
Bye.